The third part of this discussion, the intent of which is to celebrate me going to see the latest Star Wars film last night, is going to focus on latter period science fiction, the popularity of which was fueled by the success of the 1968 epic 2001: A Space Odyssey, the screenplay of which was written by Stanley Kubrick, who also produced and directed it, and sci-fi author Arthur C. Clarke. During the 70s, films like Beneath the Planet of the Apes, When the Dinosaurs Ruled the World, The Andromeda Strain, A Clockwork Orange, The Omega Man, The Land That Time Forgot, The Mutations, Death Race 2000, Logan's Run, The Man Who Fell to Earth, and Close Encounters of the Third Kind, all contributed to a lesser or greater extent to the development of this now thriving genre. Then, in 1977, a great event in its history suddenly took place. The release of the first in what will go on to become one of the most successful franchises in the history of the cinema, the first Star Wars film. It has been expanded into a whole host of films and other media, including TV series, video games, novels, comic books, theme park attractions, and themed areas. It was created by George Lucas, an American filmmaker and philanthropist born in 1944. As of 2022, it was the fourth highest grossing film of all time adjusted for inflation. Its cast included Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, Peter Cushing, Alec Guinness, and Anthony Daniels, Kenny Baker, Peter Mayhew, David Prowse, and James Earl Jones. Lucas had the idea for a sci-fi film in the vein of Flash Gordon. Around about the time he completed his first film, THX 1138, a social sci-fi film set in a dystopian future in which the citizens are controlled by android police and mandatory use of drugs that suppress emotions in 1971. After the release of American Graffiti, in which he had temporarily veered away from the sci-fi genre in 1973, he began working on a treatment for this new project he had in mind. Numerous rewrites led to filming finally commencing on the finished product throughout 1975 and 76. The ongoing Star Wars franchise has introduced many new characters to the screen, including Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, the Jedi warrior Obi-Wan Kenobi, Darth Vader, and the droids R2-D2 and CP3O. The 1980 sequel, The Empire Strikes Back, introduced a green Muppet-like extraterrestrial being with pointy ears named Yoda, who speaks a different and amusing dialect of English, occasionally parodied by the comedian Larry Henry. In this part of the discussion, I have avoided filming other material from YouTube from off my television, unlike in the previous two parts. This is because I am trying to avoid being confronted with a copyright claim or worse still, blocked. I am going to post numerous links in the description instead which are relevant to the subject matter being discussed here. I hope you have found the series of film-themed discussions posted this past week to be both enjoyable and entertaining.